Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Magnasonic MGUC500 Ultrasonic Cleaner. If there's one device that captures the work smarter, not harder mentality, it's the ultrasonic cleaner. Rather than using abrasive material or elbow grease to clean something, ultrasonic cleaners use high frequency waves to clean items inside and out. The Magnasonic MGUC500 is a popular and affordable $40 ultrasonic cleaner that we'll be reviewing today. You can see packaging wise, very simple. You have the nice eco-friendly cardboard box. Everything printed directly on there with black ink. A little bit of branding on the sides to indicate what's included. And information on the back. So we'll go ahead and open this up and go over the specs. So as I mentioned, retail price on this is $39.99, so very affordable. There's a lot of reviews on this on Amazon or other retailers already. You can see really well packaged as well. On the inside, you have these nice little cardboard holders, minimal plastic. It has a 20-ounce, 600 milliliter tank. So this is a smaller ultrasonic cleaner. If you're doing automotive or larger bike items, you're going to want something a little bit larger than this. This is primarily marketed toward jewelry and eyeglass cleaning or day-to-day small items. It has a 42 kilohertz frequency for the cleaning with a single transducer. There is no heating element in here, so no temperature control. And it has a digital timer with this version with 5 preset times and a very simple 3-button interface, on, off, and change the preset with a backlit LCD screen. Has automatic shutoff, so you just set it and then walk away and it'll automatically turn off once it hits the set preset time. It includes the little tray cleaner for smaller items on the inside, and then a stainless steel inner chamber, which is nice and durable. In terms of what's included, you get that plastic holder for smaller items. This is great if you have jewelry, coins, or little things you don't want to go fishing out of there. Just drops in there. And you also get a little instruction card here, just a one-page item, one-sided. That just tells you how to use it. You do want to be careful. Some things you don't want to put in an ultrasonic cleaner, and you can experiment with water or other cleaners depending on what type of thing you're trying to clean. Take a second to look at the weight of the ultrasonic cleaner. It is really compact, so theoretically you can just move it around as you need it. I'll try to get this on there. So it comes in at 914 grams. It's a little bit over 2 pounds. Now let's go over the fit and finish of the MGUC500 Ultrasonic Cleaner. This really looks like an appliance you'd find in your kitchen. Really looks almost like a small toaster, and it is very compact. So unlike other bigger ultrasonic cleaners, this is much smaller and more tidy. So something you can easily fit in your kitchen, bathroom, wherever you need it. It has this gray exterior with this glossy finish. Mostly plastic, rubber feet on the bottom to prevent it from sliding around. And then you can see little handles or indentations that help lift it and move it around. With this model, you have the electronic timer. So really simple display. So 3-digit LCD display with a backlight, on button, off button, and then 1 button to change the presets. You can cycle through 5 different presets: 90 seconds, 180, 280, 380, and 480. You want to pick the time that gets it cleanest, so the longer you put it in, the cleaner it'll get. So you really have to just experiment with it. Magnasonic printed here for the branding. That's about it. You get a power cord, which is pretty decent length, so you can actually put this further away to an outlet. And then the top, you actually have a see-through window, so you can see it gives you a nice peek what's inside. And it's only hinged, so it doesn't actually lock into place, so you can leave it open when you're running it, although you may want to just leave it closed to prevent anything from going in. On the inside, you have a plastic tray. So this is where you can put smaller items. So coins, jewelry, little things that you don't want to be fishing out. You can just put it in there and then grab it. There's no handle on the actual tray, but you can see the max water line is right there. So you can actually hold it here without getting wet. Would have been nice if it extended over or something to make it a little bit easier. You don't need to run it with a tray though. If you have larger items and you need the extra space, or you just have a big item, you can throw it in here. This is a stainless steel interior, which is nice to see. So something you see with the higher end ultrasonic cleaners, and something that'll last quite a while. There is no drain or anything here, so to drain the fluid, you just pour it down the side. They recommend doing it down the side so you don't get it in the timer. Now let's take a look at the ultrasonic cleaner in action. Here we have it plugged into power so you can see the display. Very simple 3-button interface, so it's on, off, and then you have a set time. So you can power it down or set the time amount. And it has an auto shut off too, so you can just set it and walk away and not worry about it. Now you can see it's a very simple design and small. So the inside doesn't really fit larger bike items, but you can do things like sunglasses if they're a little bit smaller. So you can see the jewel bow here fits in there. I already have water filled in a little bit under the max value. So you don't want to exceed that, and you also don't want to run this empty. So I'll top it off a little bit. And you can use different chemicals in here besides just water to get a little better cleaning, but it'll depend on what you're trying to clean. So we'll set the set time and then press on. With this model, you don't have a lock-in door either. So you can see with it on, it'll actually gently clean it all the way through. And what's great about this is it'll actually get in the nooks and crannies without scratching anything, especially with sunglasses, which you can easily scratch. So really nice way to thoroughly clean something. So you can see once it's done, it automatically stops. The water is actually slightly warm too, just from the ultrasonic cleaning. And you can see the sunglasses are nice and brand new again. So it gets in between all those little spots, especially between the nose piece, which are really hard to clean otherwise. So a nice feature. The other thing you really want to clean with this is a bike chain. So you can't fit a cassette in here. It's a little bit too small. You want a larger ultrasonic cleaner, but something like a chain you can see gets pretty nasty. This is actually a gold KMC chain, which looks really cool when it's brand new. But then as soon as you start using it, obviously it gets a little bit ugly. So we'll throw it in there with a little missing link in there as well. And then we'll add a little bit of degreaser. And that should help get through the grime. Now you can just use water, but of course you want to tailor to what you're cleaning. So once you have that in there, with the state of this chain, I'm going to put a little bit longer time. And then just let it go. Here you can see it in action, and you can see it really gets in there all between all those crevices that you usually can't, and it brings up all that nasty dirt. So that's what's really great about ultrasonic cleaner. It gets in those little hard to reach spots that you can't get to. And you can see just how much grime it's picking up with that little cloud. Now let's take it out of the grimy fluid. And you can see there's still a little bit on here, but it just wipes off very easily. And the insides are what are nice and clean. That's something that's really hard to get with just a little brush. And it's a lot easier, you don't make a mess. You do have to get rid of this fluid though, so I definitely recommend using a non-toxic degreaser, so it's something you can actually dispose of properly. Now you can see if you just wipe this down. So nice and new again, and these gold KMC chains look great, especially when they're brand new. So you can make them look new again with just a little bit of work, and definitely a lot less work than traditional chain cleaning methods. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the ultrasonic cleaner. What we like about it, it has a very affordable price. It also has an auto shutoff, which means that you can just set it and then walk away and not worry about it. And as with any ultrasonic cleaner, it cleans those hard to reach crevices and areas which you simply can't get to with normal brushes. Some of the cons for the cleaner is the fact that it does have a small capacity. You can't fit larger items like a cassette or longer tools. And it doesn't clean as well as the higher end ultrasonic cleaners which have heating elements inside it. Taking everything into account, we'd give the MGUC500 a 9.0 out of 10. It's a very affordable and compact ultrasonic cleaner. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.